Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the, what am I on, 15th episode of Sonic Colors. This time we're going to continue trekking along the Asteroid Coaster. Even though there's not really many, okay, there's one coaster, but yeah. Alright, well, we finally got Frenzy available. That was in the last episode with that first level, but anywho, Act 3, here we go again. Alright, let's get this going. Scratch that, reboot, erase. Now let's get this going. There we go. I'll get that later. If it's that serious to me, I can get that later. Oh! Well, there's the end. So how do I... Okay. Oh, fun. This crap again. Okay. Well, let's see what we got going. Okie dokie. Moving along there. Oh, I can run on top of the... You know, it makes sense I'd be able to go on top of them. Now that I think about it. Oh. Okay, there's the button. Okay. Ooh. Go on, cube or frenzy? Frenzy. Oh, that's Spike. Good to know I don't pay attention. I mean, since it's there and it's bonus points, might as well cop that. Jerks. So we'll get rid of them, all 4 of them. Refill. Yeah. Okay, where do we go from here? Can I go? I can't go up there, can I? Doesn't look like it. So, okay. Looks like I'm going down. Whoa. Not what I wanted to do. Didn't mean to activate that. Oh, I don't think I had the option to not activate it. Okay. So that's worked. That's not what I was aiming to do, but did it. Okay. Alright, let's just bounce off here. Oh, never mind. Okay, because now... Okay, yeah, these weren't there, because this was where I hit the brakes, or whatever it was. Not the brakes, there was a spring pad there. Seriously, that's it for this level? This is really short. Not that I'm complaining. Of course, now I say this, but I'm not going to be able to make the jump up there, so... Oh, made it. Scratch that, I lied. That was really fast. I'm not sure I like how fast that was. Well, maybe the other ones will be a little bit longer so I can inflate the series a little bit. We shall see, we shall see. Once I move on. Come on. Load faster. Might help if I hit the button. We're gonna ignore the fact I sometimes forget to hit buttons. Because that's just how I... Okay, that's opened up. Did a little bit of research into that. It's basically an arcade mode, but you need to get all the red rings to unlock all the levels, and I'm not sure if I have the patience for all of them right now. So that's probably not gonna happen, and plus it's not really like... It's like a reused arcade. Ooh, give me that asset, so it's not really anything to... It's kind of like an arcade, run around, grab them. Okay, there's 2. Okay, anywho. So, it's kind of run around. It's to get the Chaos Emeralds, but you need to get all of them. And then looking into it, it just literally unlocks Supersonic to play in the levels, which I'm like, I don't necessarily need that. It's like, I think if the reward was maybe a little bit more worthwhile, I might look at doing it, but I also know that there are some of these things I don't have the patience to try and do. Because it's running through some of these levels again, trying to find all 4 or 5, however many I missed. And it's an... Oh! Okay, so we just ran around the rings. Hey! Sweet mess rank! Oh, park tokens. That's nice. I barely spent any of them. I bought tie-dye gloves and shoes, and that's about it. And it's still ridiculous sometimes.
What is this place? Whoa. This is where he converts them into the strange, negative aliens with the freaky energy.
Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you for a second. Did you find anything interesting? Look at all of them. He's captured thousands of aliens.
Don't worry. We'll get them out.
Sonic, I haven't seen Yacker for a while.
You'll have to excuse me, buddy. I have a generator to shut down.
Alright, so we found where he's keeping them all. So, only one thing to do. Let's break out. Yeah, well, break them out, at least, because, it's not necessarily polite to be doing this stuff, Eggman. You're a billionaire. We don't know if you're actually a billionaire. There was a whole conversation with myself about that earlier. Your net worth is undetermined. We just assume you're wealthy. Well, if the movies are anything to be based off, he would be pretty well off considering he's a government scientist. So yeah, government contracts can be pretty juicy. Anyway, I was just waiting to figure out where I want this to go. Alright, we might have to just take a hit. No, we won't. Homing attack for the win. Frenzy! Just destroy the crates. Arrgh. Yep. Sounds about right. What are you telling me to... Okay. We got a laser up there now. That makes sense. Whoa! I wish I could have seen what the heck was happening. Oh, that's not even right. It's so good I fell for it twice. Alright. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Ah, but if you burn me 3 times, then it walks free. Gotcha. Alright. That takes care of him. Let's bring the dog back out. Yep. And he's just a big old dog. Alright, now where do I go? Okay. Maybe, nope. There's definitely a... I swear this game has a sense of humor. It has got a sick sense of humor. That goalpost wasn't there to begin with. This game is like to torment me. Whatever. Because yeah, I know for a fact that goalpost wasn't there when I initially got in there. We still didn't save them. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see what happens in this next level. Yeah, I got time. Plus, what else am I going to do today? Coming on. Let's see. Act 6. Honestly, depending on how fast this one goes, I might just do the boss fight of this world and call it here. Just because, that's how this world seems to be working. It's like, here's 2 long levels, now here's 3 quick levels. And this 4th one's pretty... slow, fast. I'll just probably burn through the boss fight as fast as I can. Oh! Okay. Hey, now we're in the back row of the roller coaster. I thought I missed the jump. I did miss this jump, however. Alright. Guess while I'm back on the topic of roller coasters, haha. Sound off in the comment section, front row or back row of the roller coaster. Or you one of the, or if you're a middle row person, that's fine. You're allowed to be wrong. I will say, if you want the good views, front row is definitely the way to go. If you want to kind of feel a lot of the forces, the back row can be a lot of fun. Some of them, the middle row is a lot of fun though. And yeah, it's just fun to just sit in the middle sometimes, just because the middle would be, I think, the most tame, where you don't get a lot of the feeling, because like in the back row you get a lot of the gravity forces and you're constantly being pulled, and you're like you're the last one pulled and the last one dropped, but you get everything. You hear everyone scream as you're on your way, as the front of the car is on the way down. So that's kind of why I like the back. I like the front on the flip side because it's fun to sit there watching the car climb up the lift hill, and just, depending on the type of roller coaster, because if it's an older one, it might still have that clack sound as it goes up, where it's just like clack, 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 clack. And then you hear like the brake just pop as it tips your front car over and then drops you from the hill and through the rest of the coaster. So that's kind of why I like both the front and the back, because the back row you kind of get to feel more of the forces, but the front row you get to see everything as it's happening. So you see the turn, the loop, the spin, whatever they have in the coaster. So that's where I say with that. So I'm definitely I'd say I'm more of a front row person, although I don't know why, considering I can't do roller coasters when I can't do a lot of coasters while wearing glasses. So it's like I can't see anyway, which I think makes it better. So it's like I can see the track in front of me, but I can't see anything else, and I have no clue what's happening right now. Can I ever use this in the water? I don't think I can use this in the water, because I've tried to use it and it's not. Okay, we just gotta get out of here then. Okay, note to self, can't use the Wisps in the water. Whatever. But I can use it here. Okay, I can't use it to break down those gates though. Alright, fine. Because that's not what I wanted to do. But I'll take the free movement. You can... what else was back? Okay. Maybe let's not backtrack. Like, let's not say we did. There we go. There's always more if I know where to look. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. I will say this thing is a little bit difficult to control at times, the frenzy, because it just kind of moves in its own, to its own rhythm. Ooh, weenie. Alright. Where am I going now? Yeah, let's go high on the ramp. Alright. Do I just... Yep. Give me that. Okay. Where do I... Okay, so I need to hit something. Obviously I gotta hit whatever the heck is in the center. But how do I do this without crashing into his electric charge? Let me get some rings. Better to have him, so I don't have to redo this whole level again. Okay. Maybe it's just time it properly and you can get whatever you want. Oh, we gotta do it again? I didn't sign up for a mini-boss. I signed up for a boss. Oh well. Okay, that's twice. Definitely a third time, because this gate would have opened already if it was supposed to be. Hey! I'm not complaining. Now I'm complaining. No longer complaining, because now I have everything I need. Okay. Where's the... Got him. On it. Wanted to try and fall as the gate opened up. You know, knowing my luck, that would have killed me, actually. If I let it fall on top of me while the gate opens up. Dive into the ring. Yay! Alright. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna finish this world up, just because I don't necessarily like when the video is just... when in the next video is like... yeah, okay, here's everything but the boss. And next week we're gonna fight the boss. But I would only fight the boss next week, and that could range anywhere from 5 minutes to like 10, depending on how long it takes. Had I thought about it, I probably should have just saved these two for next week and then done the final world after, but
You know, I don't like what you're doing to my friends in there. It's messed up. So I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah, that's right. I'm stretching. You got a problem with that? I want to be able to fully enjoy taking you apart without some pulled muscle slowing me down. Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away, please feel free. There's no shame in it. Well, maybe a little shame. You guys don't talk much, do you? Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
now for my 2 cents. Sonic, I don't think you can yell at them to that they're running away when it doesn't matter, you will chase them. 2, what I was saying earlier, if I would have, depending on how long this boss takes, it would have either been split Act 6 and the boss, or it would just be hiccup. It would have been it would have been how this was done. Like, here's the rest of the world, because the first 2 levels were ridiculously short. Well, actually, it was 3, because it was level 6. Yeah, because it was 3, 4, and 5 were relatively short, and then Act 6 was pretty fast. And I'm not gonna leave. It's like, you know, here's a 2-minute boss fight for my video next week. No, I don't like that. I'd rather just go, here's the boss fight. Here's how well I did. Which, we'll see how this goes. Moving on. And, yeah, good thing for Sonic stretching it out, because, well, yeah, you wouldn't want to pull a muscle. That thing can hurt. I've not seen it. I've not experienced a pulled muscle myself. I am not an athlete, clearly. But from what I have seen on, like, obviously being a wrestling fan with wrestling day, they've said it can be hard. Like, just pulling a muscle or even a tendon can be hard sometimes, so I'd rather not know the pain, but it's just how it goes. Working our way here, since clearly this would be the last main world, and then I think up next would be like the final boss world. I don't know how many missions there'd be in that. Probably, I think at the most, maybe 3, because like your first one would be like the kind of getting to the area. Your second one would be kind of getting about halfway there. Your second one's getting all the way up there, and then your third level is the boss fight itself. So, but we'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, minor jump cut ahead, not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just gonna, like, full disclosure, this boss fight took a lot longer than I was anticipating, and rather than force y'all to sit through a like 35-minute video because I struggle on a boss fight, I'm just gonna cut ahead and show like the completed run where I actually took out the said boss. But for right now, because you might have seen, like, I know I'm going to show probably the first 1 or 2 deaths to it, but this boss fight was a lot more difficult than I imagined, and I'm really thinking I should have split it into 2 parts, but at the same time I probably would have done the same thing, and that's just cut to where like the good boss fight would be where I complete it, so not much is really changing. These stinking iron balls can be annoying. Keep running into them. If I don't run into them, I get got by their flipping turrets. So, oh, okay. So that's what's getting really annoying, is I can't seem to keep rings, and if I can't keep rings, I can't stay alive, and if I can't stay alive, I can't beat the boss. Can't beat the boss, I can't move on to the next world. Yeah, y'all get the picture, and even though I just painted it entirely. But, that's just something I struggle with sometimes. I talk too much. Or not enough, actually, I think. I don't know. It depends who you ask. Some people go, you talk too much. Some people think I don't talk enough. But, it doesn't really matter. I talk about as much as I feel like I need to. Alright, this is just gonna be because I want to be a jerk. That worked. Of course that's how it worked. Are you kidding me? I'm so over this game sometimes. I don't care, just give me the dang D rank. We're gonna move on. We've got a cutscene after this. And then I show up on Wednesday again for the next episode of 2K25 Showcase.
That was almost difficult.
Sonic, you did it!
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thanks. Hey, we both deserve some kind of reward.
Yeah, let's go to an amusement park or something.
All right, but one that's, you know, less evil than this one.
So, are all the aliens getting free?
Looks like it. Once the power went off, the locks vanished. I hope Yakker's okay.
I think he'll be fine. You don't think the weapon you were shot with still works?
Not without power flowing to it. I think we're all good.
That's what I like to hear.
Sweet! The tractor beams are gone. The planets are free.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
With all the generators destroyed, we can blow this joint and head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Good point. Either way, we can get out of this crazy place and go home.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be going home too. I think we're in the middle of a party.
The middle? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with the next episode of the 2K25 Showcase. It's going to be Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins from the Royal Rumble of 22. So that'll be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Catch you then.